What is up, guys? Welcome back to Wrenching Wrecked. Don't really have too much to do today. If you follow any of the shorts on the channel, you saw that I bought a crap ton of Harley parts that I don't actually need. So, quick recap on those. The big items, if you will. I got a complete wide glide with 21 disc brake setup, headlight, bars, forks, everything. 1, 2, complete rotary top that rolls through the gears, shifts, works okay on the bench. At least, I don't know because I haven't actually run it myself. 3, 68 ironhead, xlch, no starter hump. So an early one, complete on the cam side, push rods. I think it might need the push rod clips, so the retainers. But that is all there. Also came with, best part, another mag for this turd. I'm gonna steal that mag out of there. It doesn't have the cap. It doesn't look brand new on the inside, but at least now I have 2 mags to kind of play with. I did just put an order in for some of the new electronics on this. Threw a brand new Mikuni on, VM38-9, didn't work. Now we're gonna dive into the mag. I've been trying to avoid it because it's been working. When it starts and runs, it runs perfect. It shouldn't be fighting me as much as it is. And the only thing else that I can think of, aside from pulling the cam cover, is timing or mag issues. Spark plug wires, yes, these are oily, beat up, and probably not in the best of shape. I do have some brand new ones in that cardboard box, so we're gonna rebuild a mag, I think. Parts to do that aren't crazy expensive. I think the coil was the most, obviously the coil was the most expensive part. That was 60 or 70 bucks for the coil. A condenser was 7 or 8. And then I got new points on the way as well, but I don't know if we're gonna throw new points in because the points are working. Again, when this bike was fired up and running with this carburetor setup, it ran like a top. We just needed to start proper. Now, I didn't want to throw a bunch of ignition parts at it because we did have this dialed, but I'm digressing. Back to the list of parts. We got a, I didn't check, it's 70 to late, or 70, it's a cone shovel. So I got a cone shovel. I'm trying to make up years, but I can't even do that because I really don't know if it's a 74 or an 80 inch. I have no idea on the cone shovel motor. That one's gonna get listed, I think, pretty quick here. I think I'm gonna slap that shovel motor, the cowpie trans, and the non-titled super glide frame together and post the whole assembly. No papers, but a lot of really, really good parts. Then we got a fat tire chopper, a rigid frame with a fat tire setup. Not my cup of tea, not knocking it, it's just not what I'm into. So that one's gonna get posted for sale. About 6 or 7 horseshoe oil tanks, all of which are going to be coming up for sale on the JTS Coatings on Instagram and on the JTS Coatings Facebook thing. I might double them up and put them on the Wrenching Wrecked page as well. So we got lots of parts coming your way. Some cool stuff. I got a 4th Dimensions Springer is the name of the company. I don't know anything about it. I have been struggling on internet research for that, but it does have oval early style rear legs with machine trees to accommodate the rear legs, but it's an inverted Springer. So as far as I'm aware, information that I found on the internet thus far is it's a 4th Dimensions Industries Springer front end. It's an inverted Springer, so the springs are down here, down on the rockers. So there's a little spring here to the rockers, and then it gets fixed mounted to the legs. Inverted Springer, it's called a grasshopper, I believe, from as much as I found out. If anybody knows more about that, please, please, please let me know. But the only thing that I've seen remotely close is the 4th Dimension stuff from a company in Florida in God knows when. So we got that pretty cool Springer and a ton of extra parts for it. New uppers, upper triple tree, lower triple tree, all sorts of doodads. We got a 70 to 73-ish ironhead motor that's 99% complete based on the looks of it. I didn't pop any covers off, but all of those motors and stuff will be getting listed for sale here pretty quick on I'm not going to be selling a bunch of these parts through YouTube unless you guys reach out in the comments. If there's anything you guys need from the videos, let me know. I'd be more than accommodating on some of that. I'm trying not to have to ship a ton of stuff and do most of it local. We got the wide glide front end. We got brand new shovelhead drag pipes, all sorts of versions. Still digging through boxes. I meant to bring you guys along. I didn't have time today. I just went straight to the shop and started sifting through some of that. We got some sissy bars, tail lights, headlights, a lot of cylinders. I think most of it from first glance looked like shovel stuff to me, but I don't know for sure. I didn't dive deep into the boxes to try and figure that out. Lots of stuff coming your way. This is not a heavy content video, it's just a quick little update. But all of the parts, if you watch the shorts, cool, you saw it, you kind of know what I got. If you don't watch the shorts, stay tuned, because that video should have just come out by the time you see this. Now we're sorting through the mess of parts. I don't like necessarily selling parts, but I do all the swap meets, so I've been trying to thin out inventory more than restock. But when a deal presents itself, sometimes you just gotta jump on it and ride the wave, if you will. We have this basket case sporty motor down here that I'm contemplating putting this one up for sale. I want to do the motor stuff. I enjoy doing that more. Honestly, the chopper stuff, the fabbing stuff, the fabbing custom built from start to finish is hands down my favorite aspect of playing old chopper games, I guess. If you want to mess around with any of this stuff, I like making things. I like making things work. I like trying to reinvent the wheel on different things. I like doing motors too. So I would say the fab stuff comes first, then it turns into the motor stuff. We have done zero fab stuff on this channel, only because I don't like filming at the shop because the compressor's always constantly going. It's loud, it's obnoxious, and it gets boring to me. Watching somebody make something from scratch. Some people are into it. For me, it's hard. It's hard to film that. It's hard to talk through it because a lot of it I don't necessarily fully explain or would be able to explain before slapping something together. Sometimes you gotta start bending things and see what works and see what it looks like and then run with that. Anyways, contemplating selling that motor and a motor in a box, a full legit crate motor, and keeping that other one, or maybe I'll sell the complete one. I really don't know. I've got a lot of thinking and a lot of stuff to do, and a very, very busy workload for the next week. After that, I got about 2 weeks to actively go through all of this and kind of figure out what we're doing with those. So if you watch the shorts, cool. If you watch the previous video and there's a ton of parts that you might be interested in, shoot me a comment in the thing. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid shipping. I hate going to the post office. I hate shipping parts, but depending, we can talk prices, numbers, things like that. Shoot me a message in the comments. I'll send you the email, or jtscoatings@gmail.com. Everything's going through the shop. Cash, check, charge, any of those things work too, if you're interested. But for me right now, I'm still fixated on this. I need to get this done and dialed and ready to leave. If we got to rebuild the mag, so be it. But we might try flip-flopping the other mag first. So this needs to get gone pretty soon. As much as I've appreciated and want to enjoy this bike more, I just, at this juncture, my entire shop is filled. I will bring you guys along with the GoPro instead of the little phone clips at some point within now and the week after Christmas. I'm off the whole week after Christmas, so we got plenty of time to mess around over there and do it the right way. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Tons more stuff coming your way. If you know anything about any of these weird springers or any of the parts in the previous video, please let me know. The comment section is why I keep doing this, in all honesty. I have learned so much from you guys via the internet. Thank you. Hopefully you learned anything from me, whether it's things to do or terrible things you'd never want to do. I'll make a fool of myself for you guys. Appreciate you watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Buying Christmas presents for myself. Got all of this. That. Truck's full. This truck's full. Great. At the shop, first quick little video on the parts buyout lot. Here is a 68 xlch, true xlch, true ironhead kickstart only. 68, no starter hump, the clean case. I don't have any other of the parts, but got a little video coming your way.